Welcome back, young readers, to the Action Storybook Bible series. We just finished God Creates the World, and now we are about to start People Fall Deep into Sin. Now, this is based on Genesis 4 through 9. Now, before we get started, if you haven't had an opportunity to subscribe to this channel, I invite you to take a moment and subscribe. And while you're doing that, why don't you go ahead and click the bell? That way, the moment we post a story, you'll get a notification. All right, now that we've got all of that out of the way, are you ready? Let's get started. The name of this story is called People Fall Deep into Sin. After Adam and Eve had to leave the Garden of Eden, life became much harder. There was more work to do because people had to plant and gather their own food. And having children was painful too. There weren't hospitals or doctors yet who could help. Adam and Eve had 3 children, but sin tore the family apart. One brother named Cain killed another brother named Abel, all because Cain was jealous of Abel and his good relationship with God. Cain ran away. After that, Adam and Eve's 3rd son, Seth, was born. What would become of this world God created? It was just getting more and more evil. God saw all the sin everywhere, and he was sorry he had made the world. Families grew and spread out across the land. Soon, almost everyone had forgotten about God. But there was one man who was still faithful to God. His name was Noah. He and his wife had 3 sons, Sem, Ham, and Jahem. God told Noah to do something that didn't make sense. Do you know what that was? God told Noah to build a boat. Not just a small boat for his family, but a massive boat that would also fit animals. 2 of every kind, 1 male and 1 female. For the animals used for food, they were to bring 7 pairs and also 7 pairs of birds. Noah didn't understand, but he did what God told him to do. If Noah didn't understand, can you imagine what everyone else thought? They made fun of Noah all the time. This was the biggest project Noah had ever worked on. It took years and years, even decades, but Noah kept at it. He worked very hard. One day, as he was finally finishing, Noah looked up, and there before him were animals as far as the eye could see. Noah wasted no time. He and his family loaded up the animals and supplies. Then God shut the door. It rained and rained and rained. Days turned into weeks. It rained 40 days and 40 nights. Nothing survived except for the ark and everything inside it. Because of all the rain, the water rose higher and higher, covering the entire world. Noah and his family couldn't even see the tops of any mountains. After a while, life in the ark settled into a daily routine for Noah, his wife, their 3 sons, and their sons' wives. They worked and waited and watched. Living on the ark was like living on a floating zoo. Everyone had plenty of work to do. Noah's family all helped. None of them knew how long they would be on the boat, so all they could do was wait. They were in the ark for 1 full year. Noah sent out a raven to see if it could find land, but the bird came back. Then Noah sent out a dove, but it also came back. A week later, Noah tried again. The dove flew back with an olive branch in its beak. Noah waited another week and sent out the dove again. It did not return. This was the sign Noah had been waiting for. The ark came to rest on top of Mount Arak, now in the country of Turkey. Gradually the water went down, lower and lower, until Noah and his family could see land all around. God opened the door. All of God's creatures, along with Noah and his family, came out of the ark. God placed a rainbow in the sky. It was a sign of his promise to never use a flood to destroy the earth again. Noah and his family praised God. They built an altar and thanked God for saving them and for giving the world a fresh start. That ends our episode of People Fall Deep into Sin. I hope you're enjoying this series, The Action Storybook Bible. There are many more episodes to come, so I hope you do stay tuned. And until then, my young readers, I am your little darling narrator, out.